Aloha, siblings. My name is Bill, and my pronouns are he, him, and his. And today's video, well, is geography. I'm sure you could tell that from the title. And yeah, I guess that's about it. This is going to be a long video because if you've watched previous episodes of geography, you know that there's a couple of things I've done. I've done a website that's worldgeographygames.com. I'll put a link in the description. I'm playing that one today. I'm also going to be doing Anki, which is sort of a flashcard program. And I'm also going to be doing Worldle. Actually, let me do it in the order. So I'm going to do the geography website. Then I'm going to be doing Anki. And then I'm going to be doing Worldle, which is a daily game where they give you a silhouette, and then you have to guess the country, and then they ask you what the capital is and stuff like that. And lastly, I'm going to try my hand at Geo Guessr. I've done it before. Actually, I've been playing it a little bit recently. I'm not a member or anything. I haven't bought it. I'm just, I suck at it basically, which you will come to see. A couple of times I've gotten lucky because it's just dumb luck, and a couple of times I've gotten lucky in the sense that the thing they've shown me is something that I could kind of deduce some things about, and I would get relatively close. But I've not ever guessed exactly where the thing is yet, and I tend to get really poor scores. But you know, so there's the thing. If you want to watch me do the Geo Guessr thing, that's all the way at the end. So stay tuned for that. I guess so. I guess that covers pretty much what's going to be going on in this video. Okay, so let me do the YouTube stuff, shall I? So first things first, if you like the video, please do the thumbs up. If you like it sufficiently, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell. Also, please comment on the video. I prefer positive comments, but comment whatever you think is appropriate. And I like it when people interact with each other in the comment section. And of course, share the video with your friends. I also do a live stream every Saturday night at 8 p.m. California time. It's, you know, we do some chat, I do some triggers like brushing on mics and the like, and then I'll play like Mastermind or, you know, some such game like that. Let's see, it seems to me there's other things. Oh, in the description there's some links. There'll be some social media links, you know, and a Patreon link. The Patreon's just $1 a month tip jar. There's nothing too fantastic about it. There's also a thank you button that YouTube provides if you don't want to do a monthly thing. And I think I mentioned before, but I'm going to put links to the various websites in the description. And yeah, I guess that more or less covers it. So without further ado, let's go play. We'll start with the geography website. And I usually just kind of go, and they have it set up in alphabetical order, right? Africa, America, Asia, Australia, Europe, right? So that's the order I'm going to do it in. And I might, maybe I'll come do the world game too. I haven't played that in a while, so I think you just get random stuff. But yeah, we'll find out, won't we? So let's start with Africa. And I'm going to do the countries, and then I will do the capitals. So here we go. So let me make sure I'm kind of out of the way here. And okay, just click anywhere. Okay. Am I sufficiently out of the way? Yeah, I'm more or less out of the way, so that should be fine. Okay, so Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is down here. And you know what? You guys can't hear it, but it makes this horrible sound. This little beep sound when you get the answer right, and I don't like it. I find it shrill in my ear. But anyway, so I just sort of turned that off. I don't even know if you could have seen the little pop-up that comes down for it. But in any case, I have turned off the sound that you can't hear. Anyway, so Cameroon is this bit right here. Libya is up there. Zambia is down just above Zimbabwe. Now I wonder, both starting with Z and a Zim and a Zam, I'm wondering, and then a Bia, Ba, I wonder if there's an etymological link there. Maybe a linguistic commonality kind of thing, or I don't know, maybe I'm just being an idiot. Anyway, so Liberia, okay, that's this one down here. Comoros, that's these islands out here. Djibouti is over here. Morocco is all the way up here. Egypt is over here. Senegal is there. Kenya, that's this one. Burkina Faso is in here. Sao Tome and Principe. Democratic Republic of the Congo, that's the big one here. Tunisia is up here. Algeria. And Somalia is... Oh, my brain just blinked out there for a second. Alright, the Republic of the Congo is next to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Eritrea is up here. Tanzania is this one down here. Niger is over here. Eswatini, that's this one down here. Togo is this skinny one right in there. Madagascar, everybody knows Madagascar, don't they? Lesotho is inside here. Botswana is just above there. South Africa is the one right here. Guinea, okay, that's over here on the coast. Ethiopia is over here. South Sudan is this one. Mauritania, okay. Mauritania is here. I always get, oh, here we go, and then Mauritius. For whatever reason, I seem to get those kind of mixed up. Malawi is this one in here. The Seychelles are these islands out here. Benin is right here. Just as a weird little tangent, when I was a kid, there was a touring museum exhibit that came to San Francisco, and my mom took me and my sister to go see it. She did that a lot, like if there was touring exhibits from art and stuff like that from, you know, various countries and the like, or just, you know, touring stuff of individual artists. And yeah, she would take us out of school and we'd go see that stuff because she thought it was, you know, valuable enough to be, you know, sacrificing some school time for. And I really, really dug it. Anyway, so there you go, a little bit of whatever. So Ghana, that goes here. Gambia, that's one in here that follows that river. Namibia is down here. I always like this little, how they sneak in over there. Sudan, that's up here. Sierra Leone, that's down here. Mali is, okay, my brain just went blank on Mali's right here. Equatorial Guinea is this one right in here. Burundi, okay, that's the southern of these two little things right there. Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, right? Cape Verde is out here. Mozambique. Guinea-Bissau is this little one right here. And Uganda is this one. Nigeria is on the coast. Central African Republic is right there. Rwanda, Rwanda's the upper one of those two. Gabon is over here on the coast. Angola is down here. Chad is this one. There we go. There's all 54 of them, and there goes the ostrich. Right behind me. Okay, that's enough of that. So now, let me go try my hands at the capitals, shall I? Okay. I keep looking over at the clock, because this is going to be a long video, so I don't want to be too slow for, you know, because it means more time for me to sit here. But also I don't want to go too fast, because I know a really fast pace isn't suitable for ASMR, is it? So anyway, let's do the African capitals. And yes, I will play. And Guinea. Okay, hang on, I gotta get my brain around this. Guinea is Conakry. Sierra Leone is, okay, that's Freetown. Tanzania is Dodoma. Somalia is, wait, that's Mogadishu. Namibia is Windhoek. Mauritius, let me think about this. That's Port Louis. Cape Verde is Praia. Guinea-Bissau is actually just Bissau. Benin is Porto Novo. Morocco is Rabat. Comoros is Moroni. Ghana is Accra. Zimbabwe, okay, I have to think about this. It's one of these two, Maputo or Maseru. Which one is it? Man. No. It's not. It's Harare. Ooh, I almost totally brain farted that. Okay, Egypt is Cairo. Sorry about that outburst. I hope that wasn't too off-putting. Now the Republic of the Congo is Brazzaville. And like, remember that little star there, because when it comes to Kinshasa, which is the one for the DRC, it's really close. Angola is Luanda. Algeria is Algiers, of course. Togo is Lomé. Ivory Coast is Yamoussoukro. Gambia is Banjul. South Sudan is Juba. Tunisia is Tunis. Mauritania, that's Nouakchott. Nigeria, okay, that's the coastal one. I think that's Abuja, is that right? Yes, okay. Kenya is Nairobi. Liberia is Monrovia, right? Because it's named for James Monroe, right? Chad is N'Djamena. Libya is Tripoli. Eritrea is Asmara. South Africa, okay. They only give you one, which is Pretoria, but there's also Cape Town and Bloemfontein, I think. I think that's probably like the source of flowers or something, isn't it? Out of in the Afrikaans or something like that. I'm just guessing, because bloom, those types of things tend to be for Germanic-rooted languages, right? Anyway, that's but Bloemfontein, Pretoria, and Cape Town, I'm pretty sure, are all three of the South African capitals. And Equatorial Guinea is okay. I have to think about this. This, I think, is Ghana. This is Cameroon. I think it's Juba. Nope, it was Malabo. Who's Juba? I've already done Juba, haven't I? Yikes, I hate when I make mistakes like that. Okay, Rwanda is Kigali. Mozambique is Maputo. Malawi is Lilongwe. I like that one because it kind of rhymes. Cameroon is Yaoundé. Ethiopia is Addis Ababa. Uganda is Kampala. The DRC right now, this is Kinshasa, right? See? It's kind of next to where Brazzaville was. Or is it Brazzaville or Brazzaville or Brazzaville? I don't know. Anyway, Kinshasa is right there. Okay, Eswatini is Mbabane. Lesotho is Maseru. Burundi, that's Gitega. Now, we'll have to remember this, right? Because Anki has this wrong. They have, I don't remember what the city's name is, dang. It's the largest city, but it's not the capital. In Anki. But Gitega is actually the capital. The Seychelles is Victoria. Gabon, that's Libreville. Senegal is Dakar, right? That's part of that rally race. Mali is Bamako. Niger is Niamey. Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou. That's like my two favorite capitals to say is this one, Ouagadougou, and the other one is for man, what is it? It's for Slovenia, which is Ljubljana. Is it Ljubljana? Oh man, I always mess it up. But it just is such a nice sound to it. Anyway, Bangui is for Central African Republic. Zambia, okay, this is the one. This is Lusaka. Sao Tome and Principe is Sao Tome. Sudan is Khartoum. Madagascar is Antananarivo. Botswana is Gaborone. Djibouti is its namesake. And that's that. So, I only missed the one. Which one was it? I don't remember, but it will come back to haunt me. Alright, so that's it for Africa. So now let's move to the Americas, shall we? Alright, and as is my habit, I do the Caribbean islands first, or Caribbean. I'm never sure how to pronounce that. And, okay, Turks and Caicos. That's these ones. St. Bartholomew. Okay, I always mess these up. I think Bartholomew's there. Eustachius is there. Right, yeah, this is Bartholomew. Yeah, okay. Martinique is, okay. I think that's Montserrat. I think this is Martinique. I always want to confuse those two. It's like the M thing, isn't it? Okay, the British Virgin Islands is there. Aruba is down here. I went there once. Antigua and Barbuda is these. St. Kitts and Nevis is right over here. Curacao is down here. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So this is Grenada. This is these ones here. St. Lucia is this one. Haiti is the west half of this. Cuba is over here. Jamaica is right here. Man, oh man, it still surprises me, but the first time I was playing this game actually was the first time I really noticed in my head, you know, being consciously aware of exactly how small Jamaica is. For some reason, my whole life I thought Jamaica was about the same size as Cuba. But yikes, it's much, much smaller. Same thing with Puerto Rico. I knew Puerto Rico was smaller than Cuba, but I thought, well, I thought it was closer. I thought it was like more down here. And I thought it was, you know, a good size bigger, but obviously I was completely wrong. So that's we should learn about our world, shouldn't we? Okay, anyway, the Bahamas are all these. The Cayman Islands are these. St. Martin, that's the northern part of this bit. Montserrat, that's this one over here. Saba, that's, I was going to put it in the wrong spot there for a second. Guadeloupe is these. Bonaire is this one down here. Trinidad and Tobago, that's these over here. Puerto Rico. Barbados is all the way out here. And Grenada is there. Dominican Republic. Now this is the Dutch part of this bit. And Eustachius is here. The U.S. Virgin Islands is there. Anguilla is this bit here. Is it Anguilla or Anguilla? I always say Anguilla because I'm thinking of like tortilla, you know, out of Spanish. Dominica, that's this here. Okay, here we go. Yay for me. Alright, now let's do the American countries. Now this will just have ones that are at least, you know, I don't know what they use to determine what's a country in this website, because, you know, there is debate about that, is which things are actually countries. And I did use the wheel and it's still using that thing. Interesting. Anyway, Dominica, right, here we go. That's this one. Dominican Republic, nice. Paraguay, okay, that's down here. Bolivia is right next door. Named for Bolivar, right? There's a book I can rent for you guys, is A General and His Labyrinth by Marquez. Fantastic writer, great book. Of course I read it in English. You know, I read in an interview with him years and years ago that he really likes his work in English, but he works with a translator, so he writes it in Spanish, and then he works with this guy who translates it into English. And I think he even suggested that he prefers reading his own work back in English, but he doesn't like to write in English, which is, I might be remembering that wrong, but Anyway, I do remember that he really liked working with the translator he had, and he really liked the result. So there you go. Venezuela is this here. You know, this is a thing I saw. I think it's the Map Men. They're a channel on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was them. Might have been somebody else. But the gist is that you can draw a straight line from Venezuela to Venice. And it seems completely counterintuitive. But go Google that or look it up on the YouTube thing or whatever. It's really pretty amazing. Belize is over here. Grenada is the island, so let's do this here. Brazil is that huge thing there. Honduras is over here. Guatemala is next door. Colombia. I went there too on the same cruise that because I did a Panama cruise out of San Francisco. We stopped at Cabo. We stopped at Acapulco. We came down to Costa Rica. Oh man, I can't remember the name of the port in Costa Rica. It was a tall, small little town. It was a princess cruise. Then I went through the canal and then over to Aruba. I don't remember. We went to a different island and then up to Puerto Rico. And that was it. That was a 15-day cruise, but I stayed for some extra time. So I was out for just about a month, I guess. And then flew from there. I think I had a stopover somewhere, like we didn't change planes or anything. I think maybe it was someplace in Florida and then to San Francisco. I don't quite remember what the plane flight back was to San Francisco. In any case, there you go. There's a bit of stuff for Bill. So St. Kitts and Nevis is these ones that are west to that one. Uruguay is down here. Chile is over here on the coast. Such a skinny country, isn't it, right? Mexico. El Salvador is right here on the coast. Trinidad and Tobago are these ones here. Costa Rica is this. Canada, of course, up there. Antigua and Barbuda is here next to St. Kitts and Nevis. Guyana is, okay, it's the western there one. And Argentina is down here. Nicaragua is here. Jamaica is there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is just above there. Barbados is out here. Ecuador is over here. St. Lucia is right in there. Cuba, United States. Peru. Suriname is right here. Bahamas are this up here. Haiti is that right there. Panama is this right there. Here we go. I think I got all of them right. Yeah, yay for me. And how are we doing on time? Yeah, we're doing fine. I think the Anki thing is going to be the bit that takes the longest because, again, I've totally blown off, working on the Anki bit. Part of it is I feel fairly confident about where the countries are and a lot of the capitals. I mean, I kind of screw up here and there, but we'll see how well I do in the Americas in a second here. But Anki, so it does all that stuff, but it also does locations on maps and flags, and it kind of does it in a way that ties them all together, which I think is pretty cool. And see, like I could go to these flags and stuff, and I just don't over here. Anyway, so I kind of sometimes just drop the ball on using Anki, you know what I mean? And so I don't remember how many you get. If you do it daily, you get like so many new things a day. I think it's like 20 or 25. Anyway, it never gives you more than 200, but anyway, so it's going to be 200 because I've waited a long time. So we'll see how long that takes me. I haven't done American capitals yet. Let's go do that. All right. And here we'll do this. Suriname is, okay, hang on a second. Paramaribo. Grenada is, okay, that's St. George's. Mexico's Mexico City. Antigua and Barbuda. It's not that. I don't It's either St. John's or Kingstown. I'm going to say St. John's. Okay. Peru is Lima. Panama is Panama City. St. Lucia is Castries, right? Yeah. Canada is Ottawa. Trinidad and Tobago is Port of Spain. Uruguay is Montevideo. Guatemala is Guatemala City. Chile is Santiago. Honduras is Tegucigalpa. That's another good one to say, isn't it? Tegucigalpa. I hope I said it even close. Man, anyway, somebody let me know. Bolivia is Sucre. Argentina is Buenos Aires. Costa Rica is San Jose. St. Kitts and Nevis. That's Basseterre, isn't it? Yeah. Paraguay is Asuncion. Colombia is Bogota. Okay, Guyana is Georgetown. Barbados is Bridgetown. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I think that's Kingstown. Dominican Republic is Santo Domingo. Jamaica is Kingston. US is DC. Haiti is Port-au-Prince. Dominica is Rosal. El Salvador is San Salvador. Nicaragua is Managua. Venezuela is Caracas. Cuba is Havana. And the Bahamas is Nassau. And Belize is Belmopan. Brazil is Brasilia. Ecuador is Quito. Oh, that's it. Okay. Hey, I got them all right. Had a couple of, using a little bit of process of elimination there, but yeah, that's, at least it works. Okay, so there's the Americas. Let's go to Asia. I'll try to do Asian capitals, but I kind of suck at those, so we'll see how I do. But let's just start with the countries. Okay. Saudi Arabia, that's this big thing here. Yemen is this one. Iraq is this one. The Philippines are all the way over here. Myanmar is this bit. Tajikistan, okay, that's here. Russia is there. East Timor is down here. India is that. South Korea is that. North Korea is that. Thailand is down here. Kazakhstan is this one. Has anybody seen Richard Osman's House of Games? One of the games in the show is Where is Kazakhstan? And it's, there it is right there, Richard. Bhutan is this thing over here. Mongolia is up there. Laos, that's, okay, this is Cambodia, this is Laos. I don't know why I want to screw those up sometimes. Jordan, okay, that's this one. China, of course, is there. Kuwait is right in here. Azerbaijan is this one. Armenia is next door. Uzbekistan is, alright, that's Turkmenistan, this is Uzbekistan, right? Yeah. Georgia is this bit over here. Brunei is over here, the Sultan of Brunei. Turkmenistan is right there. Pakistan is down here. Palestine, alright, let's do this. This there. Oops, nope, that's, I clicked on the wrong one. Japan. Bangladesh is, okay, that's over here. Duh. Oman is this one. Cambodia is this one. Qatar. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce that. I think I don't quite get the groove of it right. Qatar. Qatar. Eh. Lebanon is over here on the coast. Malaysia is these here. Bahrain is this little one here. The Maldives are out there. Afghanistan is there. The UAE is this. Iran is there. Indonesia are these. Taiwan is that. Israel is the one that I accidentally clicked on there. Turkey or Turkey. Nepal is over here. Kyrgyzstan is this one. Vietnam is over here on the coast. Singapore is that little thing there. Sri Lanka is this one. Syria is over here. What do you know? Only one goof up. That's not so bad. What is it, like 95%? Something like that? And I'm going to do capitals, I guess. My brain is just sort of, well, it today, kind of today, oopsie daisy. And let's play it, I guess. Okay, Mongolia. Oh man. Okay, it's not this. It's not that. It's not that, so it's gotta be that. Oman, I think is Amman. Nope, it was Muscat. Alright. Tajikistan. I think that's Dushanbe. Myanmar is, man, I'm gonna say this wrong. I did it once before and somebody said I didn't say it too badly, but it's Nepaiwadar. If I get that one down, that'll become another one of my favorites. Okay, Yemen is Sana'a. Iraq, of course, is Baghdad. Laos. Okay, it's not that one because that's for Brunei. I don't know whose that is. Okay, it's got to be that then, doesn't it? Because Hanoi is Vietnam and Bangkok is Thailand, right? Okay. Lebanon is Beirut. Qatar, or Qatar. Okay, it's not this, it's not this. I think it's Doha. Okay. Russia, of course, is Moscow. Saudi Arabia is Riyadh. Vietnam is Hanoi. Cambodia, okay, here's another one. That's Kuala Lumpur, right? Nope, Phnom Penh. Who is Kuala Lumpur? Why am I getting that messed up? Alright. Turkmenistan, alright. Is Bishkek. Nope, Ashgabat. So Jordan is that Amman? Okay. Bhutan is Thimphu. Afghanistan is Kabul. Sri Lanka is this thing. Jayawardenepura Kotte? I don't know, that's going to be so wrong. Taiwan is Taipei. Oh, just as a point of tangent, I started watching this show kind of not super consistently, like I've been binging it, but just an episode here and there of The Brother's Son, which has to do with a guy that's part of a triad, basically organized crime out of Taiwan, and he comes to the U.S. and anyway, that's kind of the gist of it, or the overall sketch of it in a very broad sense. Okay, so North Korea is Pyongyang. Syria is Damascus. China, of course, is Beijing. East Timor is Dili, isn't it? Yeah. Turkey is Ankara. Or I should say Turkey, right? That's an official thing. They've said, hey, stop calling us Turkey. We want you to call us Turkey, which is fine. Iran is Tehran. Israel is Jerusalem. Bangladesh. Okay, that's Dhaka. Indonesia is Jakarta. India is New Delhi. Armenia is Yerevan. Singapore is itself. It's a city-state, I think, right? Uzbekistan. Okay. Oh, man. Is that Tashkent? Yeah, okay. Georgia is Tbilisi. The Maldives are, I guess, Malay? Okay, that was kind of a guess. The Philippines are Manila. Malaysia is, that's Kuala Lumpur. Okay, Brunei is this Bandar Seri Begawan. Oops, and Kuwait is Kuwait City. Kazakhstan, oh man, I don't know. Astana, hey, what do you know? That's probably in my head from somewhere, probably from playing Anki, and it's one of the ones I just don't know well. Kyrgyzstan, okay, here's going to be another one. So it's not this, it's not that. That's Dushanbe? No, it's not Dushanbe. I already knew what Dushanbe was. Ah, you fool. Alright. Thailand is Bangkok. Japan is Tokyo. UAE is Abu Dhabi. Bahrain is, oh man, is that Manama? Okay. Pakistan is Islamabad, right? Yeah. Azerbaijan is Baku. South Korea is Seoul. Palestine is Ramallah. And Nepal, Kathmandu. Hey, what do you know? So I only missed 4. Alright, that's not horrible. Yeah. Of course, remember I'm being able to see them and do multiple choice, which does make it incredibly, well, not incredibly easy, but it makes it a lot easier. Anyway, so we're done with these capitals, so that's that and that. Let's go to Oceania. Man, I'll try the capitals here too when I get there, but I think I'm mostly okay with the placement of the countries, which we'll see, because I do kind of get messed up with Tuvalu and Vanuatu, but we'll see what happens here. Vanuatu, here we go. I think this is Vanuatu. Okay. Kiribati is out here. The Solomon Islands are these ones. Palau is over here. Australia, of course, is that. Samoa is all the way over here. Tuvalu is this one. The Marshall Islands. Okay, this is Micronesia. This is, it's actually what it is, the Federated States of Marshall Islands or something like that. Tonga is, okay, hang on a second. This is Fiji. I think this is Tonga. New Zealand is down here. Man, I would love to go to New Zealand. I've seen lots and lots of pictures of it and stuff, and it seems like pretty sparsely populated and really beautiful. It's like, if I had a bunch of money, I might retire there, you know what I mean? Nauru is this one. Micronesia is there. Fiji's down here. Yay! Okay, there was a kangaroo, alright. Alright, let's try capitals, but like Tuvalu, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Funafuti. Okay, that's probably in my head from Anki again, but the Solomon Islands. Okay, I think it's gotta be this, because that I'm pretty sure is New Zealand, that's Australia. I think this is a different island for some reason. I think it's not a collection of islands. I think it's more like, anyway, we'll see. So I'm going to say this. Okay. The Marshall Islands is, alright. I'm going to say Majuro. Again, a little bit of process of elimination, right? Samoa. Okay, Is that Nuku'alofa? No, Apia. Okay. Or Apia. I don't know how to say that. Australia is Canberra. Kiribati. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Here. Hey, that was totally just a guess. Vanuatu. I think that's Port Vila. Okay. Palau is, I want to say Suva. Nope. Alright, that doesn't seem anywhere familiar at all, so I don't even think I've come across that in Anki then. Port Moresby, right? Tonga. Oh man. I'll say Nuku'alofa. Hey, what do you know? Nauru. Is that Suva? No, that's Yaren. Yikes. Micronesia. I think that's Palikir. New Zealand is Wellington. Fiji. Oh man. Is that Suva? Okay. Well, that wasn't too horrible, right? Of course, again, there's a lot of process of elimination, right? And just dumb luck. We have to acknowledge dumb luck now and again, don't we? Alright. Okay, so that's Oceania. Let's go to Europe. I haven't done this in a long, long time, but the last time I did play it, I was really good at Europe and the capitals both, so let's see if that still holds true. Okay, Liechtenstein is the one down here next to Switzerland. Estonia is the northern of these Baltic states. Bulgaria is down here. Okay, that's North Macedonia, this is Bulgaria. Monaco is this little city-state in here. Serbia, okay, hang on, I have to always mess these up. This one's Serbia. Moldova is over here. Iceland is all the way out there, the deep cold ocean. Russia. Belgium is over here, part of the Benelux. Poland, see that's Germany, that's Poland. Denmark is over here. Belarus is that one. Austria, Österreich auf Deutsch. Italy. Spain is there. Andorra is this one. Switzerland, of course. Bosnia and Herzegovina is this one. Ireland is this. Cyprus is... okay, that's this one. Nope, it's this one. Yikes. Germany is over here. Croatia is this. Sweden is this one. Norway is next door. Czechia is down here. Luxembourg, again part of the Benelux. France. Latvia is this one. Kosovo is this one, isn't it? Greece is right here. The UK is there. Montenegro is there. Portugal is there. Oops. Come on, there we go. Slovakia right is next to Czechia. Lithuania is up here. Ukraine is over here. Netherlands is there. Slovenia is there. Hungary is this one in there. Romania is that there. Albania is over here. San Marino. Now I remember reading somewhere that it's the oldest republic. Is that right? But it's a city-state, so how do they... yeah, I think it's a city-state that's a republic. I might be wrong. Finland is up over here. Malta is down here. Vatican City is in there. North Macedonia, there we go. Yippee-yay. Alright, let's see if I can do so well on the capitals. Again, it's been a while, so... alright, Sweden is Stockholm. Romania. Okay. Romania is Bucharest. Belarus is Minsk. Andorra is Andorra la Vella. Bulgaria is Sofia. Switzerland is Bern. Cyprus is Nicosia. Ukraine is Kiev. Austria is Vienna. Denmark is Copenhagen. Poland is Warsaw. Spain is Madrid. Portugal is Lisbon. Croatia is Zagreb. Kosovo, okay, that's Pristina. Vatican City is itself. Liechtenstein is Vaduz. UK is London. Iceland is Reykjavik. Slovakia is Bratislava. Greece, of course, is Athens. Latvia, okay. That's Tallinn? Is it Tallinn or Riga? Man, okay. Nope, it's Riga, so, alright. Dang it. Moldova is Chisinau. Belgium is Brussels. North Macedonia is Skopje. Russia, of course, is Moscow. San Marino is itself. Czech is Prague. Bosnia and Herzegovina, that's Sarajevo. Malta is Valletta. Albania is Tirana. Luxembourg is Luxembourg City. Norway is Oslo. Ireland is Dublin. France, of course, is Paris. Estonia, okay, that's Tallinn. Okay. I wonder why I have such a mind block with that. Helsinki. Hungary is Budapest. Lithuania is Vilnius. Germany, of course, is Berlin. Slovenia is Ljubljana. Monaco is itself. Italy is Rome. The Netherlands is Amsterdam. Montenegro, is, okay, I say this wrong. Somebody told me how I'm supposed to be saying it, and I've totally forgotten. Podgorica. Serbia is, wait, it's Belgrade. Okay. Well, not horrible, but not super great either. Okay, so what was I going to do next? I was going to do Anki next, aren't I? Okay, here we go. We're doing Anki. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. I have one here. Let's go ahead and study now. I have one to review. The Central African Republic, I'm pretty sure that's Bangui. Yay, what do you know? That was easy. Okay. Let me go back to the decks. Alright, so I have 12 things to learn and 200 to do. Yikes. Alright, let's do this one. And alright, the capital of Afghanistan, I think. Oh man. I cannot remember. My brain is drawing a blank. Islamabad, I'm pretty sure, is Pakistan. Oh man, okay, this is going to be a groaner. I'm going to go no duh. Alright. Okay, it's Kabul, and Kabul is in there. Alright. See, they should show the red dot in here in the detail, and they don't. See, there's some things about this particular deck I'm not terribly happy with. But in any case, I need to do that again. Okay, this, I'm bad with flags. think that might be the DRC. No, it's the Republic of the Congo. Well, almost, but not close enough. This, I think, is Tajikistan. Yay for me. Okay, I'm going to say that's good. Vanuatu. Wait, we just did this, didn't we? Can I remember it without seeing the prompts? Clearly not. Is Vanuatu Port Vila? Yay. Alright, I'm going to say that was that hard or was that, I'm going to say that was hard. Tuvalu. Again, we just saw it, didn't we? And I don't remember it all. Okay, so clearly I need to come back to doing Anki. Funafuti. And like this is completely useless to me. So I'm gonna have to try to learn the placements of them some other time. Okay, Funafuti, we have to do that again. Okay, this man. I'm thinking it's like Dominica or someplace like that. Hey, Dominica. Alright, I'm gonna call that hard. Abu Dhabi, it's kind of up in over here. Nope, it's down here, dang. Dubai's up over there, that's why I was confused, yikes. Alright, Abu Dhabi, douchebag, not Dubai. Alright, so let's gotta do that again. This, I'm pretty sure, is Ethiopia. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say that's good. Oh man, this is... I want to say it's Tonga. No, it's Austria. Holy mackerel. I was way the hell off, alright. Sucre, Bolivia. I think that's kind of down in here in this mountain range. Yeah, it's close enough. I'm going to say good. I think this is Uzbekistan. Nope, Turkmenistan. Okay. Tehran. You'd think I would know this, wouldn't you? I don't know, I'm going to say here. Nope, way the hell up there. Okay, it's up by the water. See if I can remember that. Which country is that? That's Azerbaijan. Okay, in Bahrain, I think it's Baku, isn't it? No, Manama. Who's Baku? Alright, well, that has to be done again. See, I do so much better when I got the multiple choice, don't I? Man, I don't remember who this is at all. The DRC, okay. Man, I always mess up these because there's so many that are just a simple sort of red, gold, green. I mean, it's kind of that Pan-African thing, but then there's one in the New World that's got a very similar sort of, oh man. I'm going to say this is Chad. Nope, it's Bolivia. See, this is the one I was thinking about. EBGB, alright, again. This... I think, even though this is red, gold, and green, I think it's an island nation. But I don't remember. It's Guyana. Okay. It's not an island nation, but... This... Okay, I think this is either Ecuador or Colombia. Because they do this thing. I think it's Ecuador. No, it's Colombia. Maybe Ecuador's has like a thing here in the middle. This might be the one that I was thinking. Maybe this one is Tonga. No, it's Indonesia. Man, I just suck at flags, don't I? Okay, Tirana is the capital of Albania. Alright. This is vertical where that other one was horizontal. So this is going to be an African country, I think. Is this Benin? No, it's Guinea. Kind of in the right region, right? But not exactly. Alright, Tashkent, man. that Uzbekistan? Yay, okay, I'm gonna say hard. Which country's flag is this? I cannot remember. Honduras, okay. I think that might be Burkina Faso. Nope, it's Ghana. Okay, Turkmenistan. I'm drawing a blank, man, I should know this. Is that Dushanbe? Or is Dushanbe is Tajikistan? I can't remember. It's Ashgabat, okay. You know, I'm almost wanting to say Lebanon because maybe that's a cypress tree. Is that what that's? I cannot remember. I don't even know if I've ever seen this one before. Equatorial Guinea. Okay. I don't know who that is either. Burundi, okay. I'm going to have to be doing around and around with the flags. Okay, I think this is Yemen. Nope, Syria. Hibi-chibi. Malabo. Oh, that's an African thing. See, again, I'm just without the prompt. Drawn a blank. Equatorial Guinea, okay. Again, this is an African country, I'm pretty sure, but maybe I'm going to say Burkina Faso. Guinea-Bissau. Austria is Vienna. That was easy. I think... Oh, man. I want to say Croatia. No, Bulgaria. I don't know. I think this is in the New World for some reason, but I can't tell you. Haiti, okay. Dili. Is that the capital of East Timor? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to say that was good. Montevideo was Uruguay. That's easy. Again, I'm going to keep saying Burkina Faso until I get it right. Burma. Oh wait, Myanmar, Burma. That's the old thing, right? That's Havana. Havana. Oh yeah, we just did that. Isn't that right up there? Okay. Alright, I'm going to say Tonga. Because I'm pretty sure Tonga's is red and white. Maybe that's why I keep fixating on it. Yeah, there we go, Tonga. I'm going to say hard because I keep confusing it with all the other ones, so it'll show it to me again in a little bit. Algiers. I'm pretty sure that's up here on the coast. Yeah. Yaoundé, Cameroon. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm going to say, like, here. Now a little bit farther south. Is that close? I'm going to call that close enough, so I'm going to say good. Which country is that? Yikes. Nauru, maybe? Nope, Fiji. I'll just say again, just because why not? Holy mackerel. Well, that's probably a Muslim country, but I don't know. Okay, this is, alright, that's that Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. That's that thing, it's kind of next to Morocco. Well, it's not kind of, it's next to Morocco. And, well, there's also, I know, some political stuff because different peoples are saying it's ours, not yours, kind of thing. I don't know. Wow, I should feel like I should know that then. Why don't I know Cuba's flag? Interesting. I think that's Chile? Yay, okay, I'm just going to say good. Now this one might be Uzbekistan. Nope, that's Belarus. Yikes. Rosau, I'm not sure. to say down here because that seems like a decent port to put a city. I don't know. Nope, it's over here on the west. Okay. I'm not at all sure. Iran, okay. Gaborone, Botswana. Man, I think I want to say it's down here, and I'm just not sure where. Alright, let's just see what did they say. Down over here. Okay, I need to do that again. Okay, Afghanistan. Is that Kabul? Yeah, okay. Right. I'm going to say good. Now this was the Republic of the Congo. Not the DRC, but the other one. Yep, okay. Again, I'm going to say good. Uruguay is Montevideo. And that's easy. Ah, this is an island nation, isn't it? I don't think it's Bahamas. Maybe it's Bahamas? Nope, it's Aruba. Alright. Is this the Dominican Republic? No, Andorra. Wow. Talk about way off. Yamoussoukro, I think, is down here, kind of on the coast in the middle. Oh no, it's way up in there. Yikes, by this little lake. Maybe I can remember that. Tunisia? Algeria. Ashgabat. Again with the capitals that I'm not that familiar with. That was Turkmenistan, wasn't it? Right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to say, do I want to call that good or is that hard? I'll say hard. Guatemala City, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm going to assume it's on the coast, but I am, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking maybe for some reason my memory just went, no, it's kind of in here. Alright, that's close enough. I can't remember. Oh, Oranjestad, right. That's because on the other one it doesn't call it a country, does it? I think because they consider it part of the Netherlands. Anyway, so that means the Orange City, doesn't it? Alright, I'm going to say again, just because. The capital of Tuvalu, I don't remember. Funafuti. Now, was this Austria? Okay, I'll say that was good. Dublin is over here on the coast. That was a little lower than I indicated, but I think that's close enough for... Alright. Again, I'm not at all sure which country they mean because of that. I don't know. I'll just see what they say and then... Alright, Antigua and Barbuda. I'll say again, I might end up just skipping a lot of these island ones because sometimes it's just difficult for me to tell what in the world they're actually trying to indicate. Okay, so Tallinn. I think it's up here on the sea, but I'm not at all confident about that. Okay, it kind of is. I'm going to say I want to do that again. Because I feel like I need solidification on that. Okay, Abu Dhabi. It's the Dubai is over here. Abu Dhabi's down there. Right, okay. This is... Oh, man. Is that Manama? Yay, Manama. Alright, I'm going to say good. Okay. Okay, this isn't the right color for the Sahrawi Arab thing, is it? I think this might be South Sudan. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this was Guyana, right? Or is it Guyana or Guyana? Guyana, I guess, yeah? Well, anyway, I'm going to say that was okay. Now, this... I think it's Turkmenistan. Yay, okay, I'm going to say good. Tehran, that was up here. What is that, the Caspian Sea, is that right? Yay, okay. San Jose, I think it's it's kind of here on where this mountain range goes. Now a little bit farther that way. I'm going to say again just because the... Alright, this, I think this was the DRC. Yeah, okay. This was Indonesia. Yeah, okay, I'm going to say good. Alright, this was Bolivia. Okay. This was Honduras. This was Colombia. Alright, I don't remember these African ones, man. It's the color theme that just, for whatever reason, my brain just wants to lump them all together. Ghana. Guinea. Alright. What was this, man? I don't remember. Equatorial Guinea, okay. Oh, again, with the Turkmenistan thing, I don't remember. Yikes, what is wrong with my brain? Ashgabat. Alright. Vanuatu. Is that Port Vila? Or Vila? I'm going to say good. I'll try to remember to do it tomorrow. Okay, this was Syria. I just realized at one point I paused the recording. I'm going to make sure that I turned it back on. Yikes. New Delhi. I always mess this up. I was thinking it was down here, and I think it's actually up here. Or maybe it's... I don't know. I'm going to have to revisit this one. It's way up there. Okay. I don't remember. Ghana. I don't remember, geez. Guinea-Bissau. This, I think, was Ecuador. Yeah. Montevideo, I think it's over here, because I think it's kind of across or near to where Buenos Aires. Oh, you know, maybe it's a little bit more farther over here. But they're reasonably close to each other. That's a little bit farther away than I thought, but yeah. See, Buenos Aires, Montevideo. Ding, ding, ding. I bet you could take a ferry ride to there that doesn't take too long, to be honest. Anyway. Okay, this... Man, I messed it up before, didn't I? Was this Haiti? Okay, I'm going to say good, not any better than that. Wait, man. Belgium? No, Germany. Belgium is the one that goes vertical, isn't it? Yikes. I think I'd know that better. Malabo. I can't remember. Equatorial Guinea. Burundi? Yeah, okay, I'll say good. This is Myanmar, right? Athens, Greece. I think, is it down among the islands or is it up in here? I think it's up in here. No, it's down among the islands, alright. This was Guyana? No, Guyana's a different one, isn't it? I cannot remember. Dominica. This was Hungary, is that right? No, Bulgaria. Nicosia. I think it's down here. No, it's over here in the middle. Holy mackerel. Oh, you know, I think... I don't remember. Anyway, never mind. And I don't remember. This is like Comoros or somebody. Cape Verde. I was thinking it was an island thing. It's, for whatever reason, that made me think of islands. Or Astana. I don't remember. Kazakhstan. Alright. Ireland? No, Cote d'Ivoire. Tajikistan. I can't remember, man. Dushanbe. Okay, is this one the Sahrawi Federated, the Sahrawi Arab Federated States or something, or Republic? The Sahrawi Arab, I'm not going to remember right. The Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Okay. I'm going to say good, because I, even though I'm screwing, well, you know what? Let's do hard. And maybe it'll help me remember how to say the freaking name. Now see, I don't think that's the same one they showed me before, is it? Or is it? See, that's the thing, I have no idea what country that's supposed to be. So, you know, I'm just going to say it's easy, because I'm just going to skip a lot of the island stuff. Rossau, that was over here on the west coast, wasn't it? Yeah. Gaborone, Botswana. I was thinking it was down here, and it wasn't, right? It was up in here, is that right? No, it was down here. Yikes. Okay, I'm totally screwed. Alright. This was Cuba. Okay. See, these ones with this stripe here, they always mess me up. And I always think it's, you know, it's like Belarus, Turkmenistan. This isn't Turkmenistan. Is this Uzbekistan, maybe? No, Belarus. Man, I just said it too. Yikes. Aruba? Okay. Now this was Andorra, wasn't it? Yep. I don't remember. UAE, okay. Was this Algiers? Or Algeria, excuse me, yes. Is this Iran? Okay. Yamoussoukro, is it up here by this little lake, right? Yeah. Capital of Tonga. I don't know, is it like one of those Nuku'alofa or Funafuti? I don't think it's Funafuti. I'm going to say Nuku'alofa. Okay, I'm going to say good. Palikir, I think that's kind of up here. Yeah, close enough. But see, here's the thing, that's around like this one little island, right? It doesn't really tell you how it fits in with the rest of the whole islands, you know what I mean? It's like I get very frustrated with this island stuff, so clearly I need to do something else with that. Alright, this is not the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Federation, is that what it was? But this isn't that. Jordan, okay. I don't know. Thailand, okay. Aruba is Oranjestad. Or Stad, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Amman, I feel like I should know this. I'm drawing a blank. Jordan, okay. Fiji. Is Fiji Funafuti? No, that's not right. What is Fiji? I can't remember. Suva. Tuvalu. I think that might be Funafuti, right? Yeah, Funafuti. The Dominican Republic is Santo Domingo, right? And this is... I don't remember. Chad. Alright. I don't know, is that... What is that? If this is Cuba and all that, this is... I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm just going to say easy because I can't tell what they mean. Didn't I just see this? My brain's trying to blank. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Funafuti. Alright, you know, I'm going to just blow off the island stuff. Estonia. And I don't remember. I was thinking it was up by the water, and then I think it was not. No, it is up by the water. All right. Now, clearly I need solidification on that. I don't remember what that is. Djibouti. I don't think I've seen this one. Have I seen this one before? I'm thinking like Kazakhstan or something like that. Hey, what do you know? You know, I'm thinking this. I don't even know that I remember it, but I think I've mentioned this before, but I remember seeing a documentary about these guys that are herdsmen, and they use golden eagles. And I think one of the places they do that in is Kazakhstan. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to say easy because I'm thinking maybe I'll remember that. Okay, this is making me think this is for Gambia, right? Because this would be the river going between, or maybe not. Maybe, let's see what it is, I'm not sure. Central African Republic, all right, that's what that's about. Addis Ababa, I think it's down in here. I was a little bit off, but that's good enough. All right, this one, was this Ghana? Guinea. Man, I think that's what I did last time too. All right, I thought it was down here, and I think it's more up here. Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, I'm thinking this is an island nation. Federated States of Micronesia. Well, it's an island nation, of course. And again, this thing with this tree keeps throwing me off. I don't remember. See, I suck at flags. Equatorial Guinea. That's Zagreb. I think this is Togo. No, Bahrain. Kazakhstan. I can't remember. Is Astana. Astana, okay. I don't know what that is. I'm not remembering. Gabon, alright. Which country is that? I don't know. Tonga, alright. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna blow the, oh man, okay. I think, is this Angola? Yeah. What is that? I'm drawing a blank. East Timor, alright. Turkmenistan, is that... Oh man. Is that the one that's Ashgabat? Okay, it is Ashgabat. I'm going to just say good. Is this Croatia? Yeah, okay, I'm going to just say good. Gabon. That's Libreville. That's the United States. Dodoma. Okay. I think I want to say Dodoma's down here. Nope, it's up there. Alright. Oh man, again, I don't remember. Guinea-Bissau. Is that Egypt? Yeah. Baghdad. Oh man, I don't remember where Baghdad is. Yikes. It's kind of right there in the middle. Alright, yeah. So maybe I can try to remember that. New Delhi was way up here. Yep. Again, I'm just going to have to keep seeing these over and over again until I get them, aren't I? Ghana. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I don't know where Phnom Penh is. Well, let's just see. It's kind of here above that. Well, it's kind of between these lakes, but closer to this one. Quito. I'm not 100% sure. So I think it's, I want to say it's kind of up here, but nope, it's down here. All right. Athens was down here. Okay, this was Chad, is that right? No, it's not Chad. Oh man, what is it? Cote d'Ivoire, okay. Now, I think I thought this was Hungary before, but I think it's Bulgaria. Right. That's Germany. Tajikistan, is that Tashkent? Nope, Dushanbe. Man. And this was Dominica. Okay. Nicosia was up over here. Yep. Malabo. Man, again, without the prompts of the multiple choice, I suck, huh? I don't remember. I feel like I should, but I just don't. Equatorial Guinea. I've seen that already in this very thing, haven't I? Yikes. I don't know. Costa Rica, alright. Baku, Azerbaijan. I'm pretty sure it's out here on this peninsula. Yep. It's the UK. DC is the US. Now, is this one Hungary? Yeah. Amman, Jordan. I want to say down here. Probably in the region of getting to that water, maybe. No, way up there. Yikes, okay, never mind. Astana that's Kazakhstan, isn't it? Yeah. And this is Cape Verde. The Ukraine is Kyiv. That's Australia. Brazzaville is, that's for the Republic of the Congo. And, I don't know. Vanuatu, okay. Alright, is this the UAE? Yeah. Now this was Belarus. Yeah. France. St. John's is, man, it's in the Caribbean, and it's, is that for Antigua and Barbuda? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to say good. That's London. That's for Argentina. What is this looking at? Gaborone, Botswana. That's down over here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think, man, it's like Bhutan or Nepal or someplace like that, isn't it? Bhutan. Alright, I'm going to say, because I couldn't decide, so I'm going to say I have to see it again. The Democratic Republic of the Congo's capital is Kinshasa. Kyiv is Ukraine. Mexico City, Mexico is, I think it's down in here, right? A little bit farther than I said, but I'm going to call that fine. Nuku'alofa. Now let's see, this is for, is that for Fiji? Tonga. Uganda is, alright, so they're going to call it something else, but it should be Gitega. See, they call it Kampala. No, this is Uganda. This is right. Alright, you bonehead. I was thinking of Burundi for some reason. Why was I doing that? I don't know. Are they, see again, I don't know. Do they mean, what do they mean here? I don't know. Tuvalu, right, that's fine. What was this? I can't remember. Jordan, alright. Amman, man, my brain just went blank again. I feel like I should know this stuff. Yikes. Jordan, alright. Funafuti. I don't know, that's Tuvalu or something. Okay. I'm going to say, well, it's 3.5 months. I'll say hard. We'll see it again. Now, was this Bahrain? Or was this Djibouti? I think it was one of those little countries. Well, let's see if it's got me any kind of thing. Djibouti, I'm going to say again. Alright, that's Chad, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And this was Thailand? Yep, okay. Dushanbe is for Tajikistan. Okay. That's the US. Fiji, is that one Funafuti? Nope, that's Suva. Man, why can't I keep these straight in my head? Abu Dhabi. Kampala is for Uganda. Jordan is Amman. Finally, maybe I'm getting that one into my head. Antigua and Barbuda, that's St. John's, right? Is that Ukraine? China's Beijing. It's San Jose. Port Vila. That's for Vanuatu. And Tallinn, Estonia. Okay, it is on the coast. It's up over here. Yeah, okay. Is London. Which country is that? Oh, that's Ukraine. Bogota is for Colombia. That is, okay, let me see here. That one's Afghanistan, right? Yeah, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Alright, this was, is this Bahrain? Yeah, okay. And that's Brazzaville. Banjul is the capital of the Gambia. Now, is this one Bolivia? Nope, Guinea. I've already solved the Bolivia one, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, now is this Equatorial Guinea? Okay. Kazakhstan. Man, it's like Astana or something? Yeah, okay. Man, I'm drawing a blank. East Timor. Oh, that's Central African Republic. Alright, is this one the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Federation or something? Am I getting that even close? Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, not Federation, Republic. Alright, yeah, I want to say again, because I can't seem to get that straight in my head. I don't remember. I should know that. Federated States of Micronesia. Stockholm, Sweden is kind of down here. Oh, it's way up there. Yikes, I thought it was down closer to Copenhagen. Okay, I'm off on that. Alright, yikes. I don't remember. Gabon, okay. Is that supposed to be the Bahamas? Okay. And that, okay, so this, that's Turkmenistan. Burkina Faso, I don't know. Ghana. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. This one I just saw earlier, right? And I screwed up not knowing it then, and I don't remember it now. By this lake, right? Because I said it was between those, but closer to this one, so it's there. All right. San Jose is the capital of Costa Rica. Again, it's this Guinea-Bissau? Okay, let's say good. Dodoma. I think it's over here. Nope, it's over there. That's what I did last time too, isn't it? Yikes, alright. Ankara, Turkey, Turkey. I don't ever remember. I think it's up here on the Black Sea, but over here. Nope, it's down farther south. It wasn't quite as coastal as I thought. Let's do that again. Baghdad again with this man. I just don't remember. I think it's like here. That's close enough. Quito, Ecuador. Was that the one that was up here? Or am I not remembering that right? Oh man, nope, it was here. Alright. That's DC, I guess. Tashkent. Okay. That's Österreich or Austria. Amman, Jordan. Okay, I was thinking it was down here near the water, and it's not. It's up here more. Yep, okay. Tajikistan. Man, I keep messing these up, don't I? Is that Dushanbe? Okay, I'm gonna say good. I can't remember. Costa Rica, alright. Cote d'Ivoire. Yay, finally. Juba is the capital of South Sudan. Is Washington, D.C. The capital of France is Paris. Ethiopia's is Addis Ababa. Alright. This, I think, is New Zealand, yeah? Nope, Tuvalu. Man. Malabo is... Oh, man. Is that for Lesotho? No, Equatorial Guinea, man. That's Kiev. Where is St. John's? I think it's, well, you know, I think it's up here because I think this is all, these are roads, right? And I think they're all leading to it right there. Yeah. That's the United Kingdom. Taiwan is Taipei. I don't know. I'm going to have, you know, at the end it's going to be reduced to nothing but all these red, gold, and green flags. Benin, alright. Kiev is up in here. I think this is Honduras. No, Guatemala. Close, but no cigar. I don't know. Burkina Faso. No, Togo. Now, this was Bhutan, yeah? Luanda, Angola. I think it's up in the upper west coast. Yeah, okay. UAE is Abu Dhabi. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I just clicked through it, so hopefully that was right. Vienna is the capital of Austria. Historic Wien, right? And I think this is Eritrea. Zagreb is kind of up in here. All right. Was this Guatemala? Nope, El Salvador. And Yerevan is Tirana. Okay, I always screw these ones up too. Is this one Denmark? Iceland. Trinidad and Tobago. Again, I think this is going to be one of those. I just have to put it where the streets are, right? Okay, wait, is it this one or is it this one? I'm going to say it's the north one. Okay. This... Again, I don't remember, man. Jordan. Now, is this one Djibouti? Yep. Nuku'alofa. Man. I cannot remember. Tonga. It's Bissau, right? And this is Trinidad. No, wait a minute. No, it's not Trinidad and Tobago. Is this Antigua and Barbuda? Yeah, there we go. That's Kampala. Amman is Jordan. And I'm not sure. Grenada, okay. That's Chile. That's Sana'a. Ankara is the capital of Turkey. And this is going to be a long video. Orange is not Aruba, that's got to be there, doesn't it? And okay. As close as that is over, is that going to be Aruba? And that's probably Orange is not where they got the little red thing there, I don't know. Aruba, alright. Fiji. I can't remember. Is Suva. St. George's. I don't remember. How about here? Hey, what do you know? Okay, that's up here, isn't it? Suva, Fiji. I think it's here. Nope, over here. Yikes. Completely wrong. That's Ankara. That is, what are we looking at? Oh, okay, is that Albania, I guess? Is this Ghana? Guinea. Taipei, I think, is up at the north, isn't it? Yeah. That's Brasilia. Federated States of Micronesia. Capital of Dummy, okay, thank you. Capital of Dummy, okay, thank you. That's Taiwan. Okay, hang on a second. That's Sarajevo? this one is... I can't remember. Gabon, okay. That's Taipei. Asmara is the capital of Eritrea. Lomé is the capital of Togo. This is, I think it's Uruguay? No, Argentina. That's China, right? Tunis is the capital of Tunisia. Stockholm was way up here, man, okay. And I guess that's Bahrain. Now this was... again, I'm drawing a blank, man. East Timor. Okay. This is the Federated States of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Right, the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, okay. Again, one of the red, green, and gold things until I, Ghana. Okay, now where's their capital? And it's El Ayoun, right? I don't remember. Okay, it's up here. Well, I'm going to try to remember that by that dotted line, kind of. So let's do that again. Dodoma, Tanzania. Now, I think I kept putting it over here, and it's actually over here, isn't it? Yeah. Quito, Ecuador is kind of over in here, isn't it? A little bit north of what I said, but that'll be okay. Ankara, Turkey is kind of up over there, right? That's down a little bit south. I keep doing that. Let's do it again. This is, let's see, okay, this is Uganda, isn't it? Man, I keep seeing this and I keep drawing a blank. Is this Costa Rica, maybe? Okay. I'm going to say good. See it tomorrow. Armenia is Yerevan. Brunei is... oh man, it's that long one. It's something... Bhagavan is the last of it. What is it? It's something... Bandar Sri Begawan. Is that it? Bandar Sri Begawan. Okay. I don't know why it's so hard for me to keep that straight in my head. Okay, this... I thought it was... so this is... was it Tuvalu? Yeah, okay. Port of Spain is the capital of Trinidad and Tobago. Comoros is Moroni. Which country is that? That's Tunisia. Is Port of Spain. We just looked at that. And Togo, that's Lomé. That's Tirana. Suva. Oh no. I'm drawing a blank again. Yikes. Fiji. Now I keep messing these up. There's some blue and white ones that have stuff in the middle, and I always screw up. These are Central American things. So is this one Honduras? Guatemala. Uganda is Kampala. Right. Alright. this is Guinea? Benin, jeez. Is this... Oh man, I want to say Algiers. Turkey. Man, okay. I think this is Estonia. Malabo is Equatorial Guinea. Okay, finally, jeez. I don't know which they mean. Let's say it's Dominica. Nope, it's Barbados. I'm just going to say easy because I need to, like I said, I need to do a thing where I'm just doing specifically the islands. That's Colombia. I can't remember. Togo. This one might be Honduras. Nope, El Salvador. Yikes. This one... is this Jordan? Okay, finally. That's Grenada. Alright, this is Iceland. Nuku'alofa is... oh man. I can't remember. Tonga. Fiji. Is that Funafuti? Nope, it's Suva. Where's Fiji? Man, I don't remember. I was thinking it was here, but I seem to think that's wrong. It's over here. So it's the opposite of what I thought. Alright, this is... Ghana. Guinea. And I keep doing that, don't I? And is this Botswana? Nope, it's Gabon. This is East Timor. Alright, finally. I don't know. Ghana. Ankara, Turkey. Okay, it's not as far, it's not as close to the coast as I think or thought before. Right. This was Argentina, wasn't it? Right. Okay, it's kind of up here near that dotted line. Yep, okay. Is this Benin? Yes, finally. Suva is the capital. We just looked at this. Is this... that's Fiji, right? Right, finally. Nuku'alofa is the other one I can't seem to kick my head. I have to see it again, jeez. Tonga. Alright. Is this Guatemala? Okay, finally. It's Turkey. I can't remember. Togo. Suva's down here. I think that's El Salvador. Gabon. And again, I just saw this, man. Why is it Togo? Right? No, Tonga. Togo's in Africa. Tonga's the island. Jeez. Guinea. Is Suva. Alright, is that... this is Togo. Nope, Ghana. Eh. I cannot... this is Togo. Alright. Ghana. Alright. Oh yikes. Okay, well, we got that one done. What did I say was going to be next? Oh, I was going to do Worldle. Alright, that's okay, because I can just switch back to the other thing. So let me pause this for a minute, and then I will switch back to the other game setup. Okay, so now I'm back. And here we are. So this is the silhouette, and I have to try to figure out which country this is. And I'm not recognizing the silhouette at all, to be honest. Could this be... Could this be Tajikistan? That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to say Tajikistan. Let's try that and we'll see, because what it'll do is if I'm wrong, it'll tell me that I'm wrong and it'll point me in the direction and give me a distance. Nope. Okay, so it's west of Tajikistan. Here, I got to itch my eye here. Yeah. So let me look at again how far west. 3,000 miles. Wow, that's quite a distance, isn't it? Look at the shape of that. 3,000 miles, that's like the size of the U.S. across, isn't it? Actually, I think the U.S. is even a little bit less than 3,000 miles across. So that's going to put this all the way into Western Europe, I think, yeah? So, I'm going to say Luxembourg, maybe? Looking at the shape of it, right? Nope. Well, Belgium, then. Alright. So not horrible. That was a bad distance on that first guess, but usually I can zoom in or... Alright, let's go see what we got here now. Okay, so now the idea is you're going to guess which countries these are that are around it, right? Which should be pretty basically easy, right? Because you know it's Benelux, so that's underneath it is going to be France. Oops. There we go. Then there's going to be Germany. Then there's going to be Luxembourg. And then there's going to be the Netherlands. And the capital of Belgium is Brussels. Okay, now here's where we go. I'm not sure where Brussels is. I'll say here. Nope, how about here? Hey, what do you know? That was really a guess more than anything. I guess I don't really have to be in such a hurry. I kind of just got in a hurry on it all of a sudden. So let's see what we get here. Okay, Belgium. This one's Germany. This one's Belgium. All right. Okay, now I have to find a landmark. I'm not at all sure. I don't recognize any of these. Alright, that's going to be a famous church. I don't know that there's any famous churches in Belgium. It doesn't mean there's not. It just I don't know them. Does Belgium... The Rhine runs along Belgium, right? Or does it? Or does it go north? Because I know it empties out the Amsterdam. I'm going to say this. Nope. I don't know. This doesn't seem like... Let's try this. No, it was that. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Well, I don't think it's an island or this. I don't think it's that. I'm going to say this, maybe? Okay, I have no idea what that is, but I just went by that. Linguistically, none of these ever didn't... Well, what they were describing, and it just didn't make any sense to me. Let's see. I think this is going to be... Oh, the emblem of Belgium. I don't know. Let's see. Can we figure it out kind of just by looking at stuff? I don't know. Does this let me see him closer? Oh, no, it doesn't. What are you doing clicking on? I was thinking it was going to show me the image because you don't enter a guess. You just click on the thing. But all right, well, I wasted a guess. I'll say this one. What do you know? Mostly just because of the color had the, you know, the black and gold and some red in it, and then it kind of looked like a Northwest European thing, right? You know what I mean? Anyway, what else do we have? This is going to start getting into population and stuff, isn't it? Oh, languages. So, what do they call it? It's like Flemish or something like that? No. Well, I'm pretty sure they speak French. Let's say that. All right, so that's the second one. What is it? It's not Dutch though. It's like a variant of Dutch. I can't think of what they call it. Well, let's just scroll down maybe, and maybe I'll recognize it. But I doubt it. But we might as well. Yeah. It's just a video, right? So. I was sure they called it Flemish, but that's... None of this is being at all ringing any bells, but it might be I go through the whole list and, you know. That's too bad I don't have the mechanical keyboard plugged in right now, although it probably wouldn't make it through this very well anyway, but... Well, I may end up coming back to Dutch, but... Yeah, none of this is, you're just watching me, you know, just page through this stuff without me really saying anything. Sorry about that. I'll try to remember to Hungarian, I don't know what any of these are really. I mean, a lot of these I don't even recognize, so. It could be, you know, I could have passed it by easily and not recognized it. I keep thinking if I see it, I'll recognize it. Not seeing it yet, yeah. Luxembourgish, interesting. I'm gonna have to go back to the top. Was there Belgian and I just somehow brain farted and went right over it? If I did, there's gonna be a bunch of you going, Bill, you fool. It's like, yeah, you know, for a smart guy, I do stupid stuff now and again. Pretty frequently, to be honest. To be honest, a lot of it comes down to I just get kind of impatient in some cases, and in other cases, I get in a hurry. Not that I'm being impatient, but you know, I'm just kind of doing things quickly, and then I overlook stuff, which I think a lot of people do. And sometimes you just, you know, make a mistake for whatever gazillion other reasons. Getting near the end here. Portuguese, Pular, Punjabi. I don't know. this is really... I'll go ahead and keep going all the way to the end, and I'll go double check that there isn't a Belgian that I just totally overlooked. And then if not, I'll just give up. Okay. I don't think it's going to be down here just because. Okay, well, let's try Belgian just because maybe I'm just that much of an idiot. No. Alright, I'm going to have to give up. Dutch. Alright. Okay. Dutch, I think, is like this. And French is Je m'appelle, right? I totally probably mispronounced that, but yay for me. Alright, population, I think... I don't even think they've got... I think they're less than 15 million people, aren't they? Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume they use the euro. Alright, what else do I have here? Oh, alright, I don't know that I can do this, but let's go ahead and see. I think Antwerp, Brussels, Ghent, and Liga. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, those two are switched, right? I thought Antwerp had more people. Not by a whole lot, though, huh? Okay. I think the rest of it now is economy and stuff, which I don't really know much about, like exports and stuff. So, I'm going to say chocolate. Okay, it's not there. So food or something like that. Candy. No. Cocoa, let's try that. No. I'm going to give up. Pharmaceutical products, wow. Alright, yeah, you know, I just don't know enough about Belgium. You know, at some point, I should probably, like, use Worldle and, you know, have it be sort of a point of departure for, you know, learning stuff about a country and actually, like, going to their Wikipedia page and stuff. I'm not going to do that now because I'm already over 2 hours. And I did promise you guys that I would do Geo Guessr. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Okay, so here we go. I just played the free version. I think I mentioned that before because, well, if I haven't, I'm not going to start paying for it until I actually get better at it. You know what I mean? It just seems silly to spend money because I'm broke all the time. So there's no point in spending money on something that, you know, until I get better at it. I think at least that's my rationalization for it. Anyway, so let's see how well I do. All right. Man, to be honest, except for I can't tell, is everybody driving on the left? They're driving on the left. This seems pretty arid. That says police on it and it's in English. That's making me think it's going to be Australia, yeah? Just I mean, because of the looking how dry everything is and stuff. What else drives on the left? I think Japan drives on the left. I'm not going to get a close-up of these people. Alright, maybe not. Because it seems like Grindrod Logistics. Alright, can I look at what this is here? Oh, they're not going to let me do that. Where's the little sign thing? Let me do this. Midas. Alright, let's get a little bit farther up here. Let's turn here. What does this say? I can't quite make that out. says lake something it looks like, but I can't make it out. And I don't think this lets me zoom or anything, does it? No, it lets me turn things, but it doesn't really let me zoom. Or if it does, somebody can let me know. I don't know how to make it work. Oh no, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to say South Africa. Wow. I wasn't that far off. That was totally lucky. Okay, here we go. They got a little info thing. Is that Kanye, like the guy's name? Is a historic village first settled in 1790s and stands as the traditional capital of the Bangwaketse tribe. Bangwaketse. I hope I said that not too offensive to anybody. They're recognized as the longest continually occupied tribal capital in the country. Alright, good for them. That's groovy. Alright, well, anyway, so that was... See, I normally don't do anywhere near that well, and that was just sort of a desperate Hail Mary, really. So I wasn't... Yeah, anyway, let's go to the next round, I guess. And, alright, I'm in an alley. Mocha Sunset Club. Man to Man. Alright, this could be a lot of places. I'm thinking Europe. Carlsberg, that could be still anywhere in Europe. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, I'm going to say Belgium, but where in Belgium? I still got a minute and something. Alright, let me go the other way. Follow the traffic. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? But alright. Is there something that's good? You know, I don't know. I don't know enough about Belgium to make it good. So let's do this. Let's zoom in. Oops, let's zoom in some more. Oops. Do I want to put it, you know, here? I'm going to put it over here near Liga. I don't know why, but let's just do that just because why not? Hey, wow. Okay. You guys got lucky, or I got lucky. Because this is normally, I don't normally do anywhere near this well. And clearly obvious, a bunch of it is just luck. Okay, I can't tell. That could be any number of places from the... Wait, that says Hertz, and it looks fairly... Oh, that's a big brand, isn't it? Wait, let's get up here a little bit. Let me turn that. Okay, everybody's driving on the right, it looks like. And, oh, there we go, Seoul Realty. Lucky for me there. Alright, we're going to go to South Korea. And where is Seoul at? Come on now, where is Seoul? Alright, let me back out a little bit. What the hell? Am I not in the right place? South Korea. They're not going to give it to me, are they? I got a minute or so left. Holy mackerel. There we go, Seoul. Yay for me. Wow, okay. Well, I'll try to remember to keep Geo Guessr in mind for when I do future geography games, because I did okay. I mean, I suppose the worst I could do is just embarrass myself, right? So, I don't know. I don't really find it embarrassing if I do something like that. It's just whatever. In any case, let me switch back to this thing here. There we go. So, I'm not sure why. It doesn't really matter. I don't really have anything more to say to you guys. I mean, I'm done for the game. And, yeah, that's that. It's going to be quite a long game. In any case, or quite a long video, excuse me. Aloha, siblings.